Rolls-Royce's first electric car will hit the roads in late 2023. The luxury brand unveiled the first prototype images of its battery-powered Spectre. The launch will kickstart the brand's move towards going all-electric by 2030.
Well, Rolls-Royce CEO Torsten Müller-Ottfors has been talking to our correspondent Juliette Mann. She asked him why they'd taken so long to enter the electric car market.
Still pretty early. When you look into the super luxury segment, we are probably the very first ones who go live with an electric car, handing this car into our customer hands end of 2023. I'm not aware that anybody else is faster than us.
And this is not a prototype, it's in the works. So what's it going to be like?
I mean, I had a chance already to drive it. It's fabulous. It is truly a Rolls-Royce. We are now commencing testing worldwide over all terrains, a multi-million kilometer test drive experience over the next years to come. And we are checking everything out. We want to make sure that the car is perfect.
Now, some manufacturers risk losing money on their early EV models. When you look at Rolls, of course, this is premium construction at a premium price. So does that mean that this is a money spinner?
We are in the business to make profit. And we are, as you know, a subsidiary of the BMW Group. We are a very profitable subsidiary of the BMW Group. And for that reason, rest assured that I don't want to give that up with just going electric. So this car will be profitable and it will be a proper Rolls-Royce. And I'm not talking about pricing today, but rest assured the car sits in its usual space with our pricing structures and obviously carries a fitting price tag for a Rolls-Royce.
I want to ask you about your green credentials and how far they stretch, as you bring super luxury to the EV market.
We are on a good path. I'm not saying that with Spectre, our, let's say, sustainability story is already told. It might also be interesting that we are already today a fairly sustainable company. Why? Because when you look back in history, 80% of all cars built up to now are still rolling on roads. They are still available. They are around. They are not scrapped or whatever. 80% since 1904. And that is quite substantial. Shows you also what kind of excellent materials, what kind of quality was built also in the years before. And that these cars aren't just scrapped, they are kept, and for very good reasons. Number two, we are here in Goodwood, and Goodwood is and was conceived from the very beginning as a very sustainable plant. Biggest green roof of the UK, embedded here into a nature reserve, lots of ponds around, our air conditioning is naturally sourced, and so on and so forth. So we are running here on green energy, and so on and so forth. So for that reason, we are already on our path to become a very sustainable brand.
Torsten, I want you to be honest with me. Don't you miss the roar of an engine?
I mean, gladly enough, there is not a lot of roar of an engine in a Rolls-Royce. And that's also a very big advantage for us, because electrification is silent, is very talky and powerful, and creates what I call waftability, or what we call waftability in a Rolls-Royce. It is this flight on land feeling. You hardly hear anything, you hardly feel the road, and it's really flying on land. And that, for that reason, electrification fits perfect to the brand. Yeah, we are not defining ourselves with roaring engines or loud exhaust noises. That's not Rolls-Royce, and that's a big advantage.